Hi Taurus, welcome into a reading for you for the next 3 months. We're basically here to take a quick look into what you can expect in the next 3 months or so, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video, this reading. So, before we jump into some Sacred Forest Oracle cards, I got a random message as I was beginning to record your reading of life will now satisfy you. Life will now satisfy you. And so I feel this to be really important for this Taurus collective. But what do we have, or what else do we have for Taurus for the next 3 months? Ooh, refuge, letting go. It feels like changes in your midst, changes in the air. You may even feel very hands-on in regards to this. But flexibility. Okay, so I almost feel like switching out these cards because they don't feel exciting enough for you. But they're saying part of the satisfaction within this 3-month period for you is letting go. Part of that satisfaction is winning in the game of flexibility. Interesting. And part of that satisfaction is feeling ultra protected and also successfully protecting what is of true importance or becomes truly important for you within this time period. But then there's other levels of satisfaction and fulfillment stemming from accomplishments and bonding with people and getting out and about and switching up your daily routines and not continuing or creating stale expected energy. And so it's this feeling of, okay, some of you are letting go slowly but surely of a really bad habit that you know has been weighing you down. And so if that's for you, Spirit is saying we know that's not easy. Okay, we know that is sometimes one of the hardest things to do, regardless of what that is for you individually. And they're saying you're more protected than ever in regards to making that change. Anyways, there may be a change otherwise that some of you are a little bit nervous about making. You know, you've been single for a long time and now somebody's here and ready to jump head on, you know, a leap into the potential of you two connecting. That can make you a little bit nervous. A little bit concerned, especially when it comes to the past, but it may be as well, you know, say something new as far as a living situation, new job, a new promotion. When your intuition rings true and tells you very clearly through your feelings and emotions that something's going to work out for you, please trust that, you know? And I feel that Spirit will more so be coming through at this time, okay, in small ways to assist you quite consistently, you know, words, symbols, energy being pointed out, migrating away from into certain locations and stuff, and accomplishments. But it feels to be a time where, at least at certain points, your intuition is going to be strengthened, especially your trust in it, because it's like Spirit's putting their hands up at certain points while still keeping an eye on you and saying they need to trust their intuition in this moment. And then we'll, if need be, confirm that they were feeling things accurately, and it helps you shift on forward because it feels like your intuition is going to play a key role in major decisions in the future. And I'm saying past this 3 months. And so this few month period really prepares you for that. Wow, I just spaced out. And that may happen to you at certain points. But you may as well find that it's a time to continue to heal and create and bring in more magic, because I do feel it's not like there hasn't been any magic in your energy field in your life, but it feels like it comes and it goes, you know? And so create and bring back that magic, my friend. And Spirit says that we'll do our part in regards to that as well. The Sun card, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we'll get into that in a hot second. But the Sun card says that along with that satisfaction and fulfillment that we spoke upon, you will be bringing in, creating, and receiving happiness. I feel like at least at certain points, you're going to be embodying you'll have this very sunny demeanor. There's a sense of you giving off your light more than ever. And that brightness can blind certain people who maybe aren't meant to benefit from your light, your happy energy. And your energy otherwise. But I feel like it may, for the most part, the majority of those who get a piece of your energy throughout this time period, it will uplift them. It'll brighten their energy. It'll maybe even help them with a realization, an adjustment in perspective, an adjustment in their focus maybe. But There is a person here or there that feels a bit triggered by your happiness, by your success and fulfillment. And Spirit is saying that person needs to get over it, okay? That person is a pessimist, at least at certain points. But the Five of Cups came out for a reason, because when it comes to moments where you need to implement flexibility, when it comes to times where you have to let go, you are expecting the worst, okay? Just one moment. So yeah, at certain points you are expecting the worst, but I don't feel that to be the main energy, although we were meant to speak upon it briefly. As in the reversal, the Five of Cups is saying you are expecting the best. And where you are feels to create manifestation, it creates even co-creation. And I feel like Spirit's saying you have that power within you. So remember that in certain small moments, rare moments where you are expecting the worst. It does feel like at certain points, especially in the middle of doing work, accomplishing, maybe even when you're migrating, I'm feeling, it's like the energy takes a shift for the worse. It feels like maybe there's nervousness in your midst. On edge energy is what I'm getting. Maybe it's just energy that isn't completely negative, but affects you negatively, all right? But we're moving on forward to the Eight of Pentacles, because it feels like this is a time for you to be putting in the work. It's a time for you to remember that what you are committed to is protected by Spirit, regardless of how long that's meant to last, how far that's meant to go, you know, for you individually. It feels like you put work and effort, you water this and that is actually very important for you, and it grows, it blossoms, it helps people. I want to say it even helps you. But I also see the next 3 months providing you with great clarity in moments when you least expect it. You know, I do see that at certain points you're wanting clarity, answers in regards to this, and that, but then when you least expect it, you receive clarity on something completely different. Sorry, this is the Eight of Pentacles. I know it's all out of the frame. But yeah, so I do feel like you need to just flow with the clarity, the illumination, the better understanding that does come in at certain points throughout this period, because it's not going to be exactly what you want when you want it. But I also feel like this Taurus collective will get what they want in general, but in divine timing. So trust in the process, trust in what you're meant to receive, and let go of at this time, for things are going to flow exactly as they are meant to. The Two of Cups. So yeah, there's a huge focus on connecting with people. But I wouldn't be surprised if one person in particular starts to take an interest for you, or more of which. And you're starting to feel sort of a magical vibe between the two of you. And even if they're at a distance, there's just something special about the way you guys unite, the way you spark a sense of interest and positivity within each other. But you will have to be flexible in regards to this. But I feel a lot of you who are exploring different types of connections and keeping your mind open to the possibilities and being open to new beginnings, I feel there's a need for more flexibility in regards to that as well, because because you're dabbling in a bunch of different potentials, right? But to continue, the Queen of Swords is giving you the energy of removal, cutting out, again, letting go, and allowing for this to be a time where that refreshes you, fulfills you, and sets you free. I want to say as well, there's something that you maybe have been holding on to mentally, maybe emotionally, when it came to the past. They're saying, let it go, my friend. That is going to empower you, lift you up, and carry you, well, shift you on forward, rather, very, very powerfully. I'm getting that you're creating your own music, you're making your own sense of energetic noise throughout this time period, and that's making a difference. People are interested and people want more of it. So I feel Spirit saying very clearly, keep singing your own tune, get your voice out there, create the magic, the color that you are meant to, that you want to. And I also feel like music otherwise will be maybe a good distraction, message from Spirit, in the moment, a sense of escape coming to be from your current day reality. It could help you when it comes to bad energy. But the Ace of Cups is saying, my friend, that you are going to be experiencing an overflow of abundance. Little pearls of wisdom, little pearls of experience is what I'm hearing, to be discovered. They're saying if you find yourself losing your breath at certain random points throughout this time period in the next 3 months, once again, know that it's not your energy. All right, just know that it's something affecting you, right? And so you could say, I guess that's your energy, but I feel there's a lot of empaths here. And so maybe that's what it's speaking upon for you. But getting ready to wrap this up, they're saying look forward and know that things are panning out for you more than you can even expect. And there's picture perfect success within the next 3 months that sets you up for a hell of a lot more in the following 3 months after this set of months that we're speaking upon. And they're also saying a switch in your morning drink for somebody that recently or throughout this time period is going to benefit you greatly. And there's a significance to lighting the way, but also to a specific candle or using candles more. And I'm getting from the camera here, we're needing you to be the photographer of your own reality. Make sure you're capturing memories, images of importance. You may even find that spirit hops into those photos. Okay, so orbs could pop up and stuff. But they're also saying it's going to be smooth sailing from here. You need to make sure that you're believing that to be the case, all right? But they're saying, once again, this is a time of great fulfillment and satisfaction in the midst of letting go, being flexible, and receiving in the midst of a very protective period, all right? So I hope these messages for the next 3 months were truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light.